my gosh, look at you. Fit as a fiddle.
I can't believe that my dad is going to see this video soon.
As you can hear, we are hanging with the star of this video. It's a world premiere of Lea Michele's brand new single, On My Way.
Oh my gosh.
So on your way, girl.
Thanks.
This is from her debut album. It's called Louder, and Lea's one of the busiest stars in the biz right now with a singing career, a starring role on Glee, and a new book called Brunete Ambition. I love that title.
Thank you.
And it's a great read. It's part memoir, part style guide, and a lot of healthy tips about how you're looking so good, mentally, physically. You literally glow from within.
Oh, I really appreciate that. Thank you.
It's really, really fun, and I want to get started by asking you about your connection with the one and only Barbra Streisand. You pay homage to her in a big way, starting each chapter with a quote from her, which I love. I like the one about the bagel and the onion.
Yeah. I also like I'm a work in progress.
Yeah.
But I really love her. She's always been such a role model to me. She is someone who's built her career on focusing on what makes her unique and what makes her special, and that's how she became successful, and that's how she, rose to the level of success that she has. And for me, I really wanted to introduce that idea to this generation that you take what makes you unique and what makes you you, and then that will get you to achieve all of your dreams. And it's really what's gotten me to where I am today. I had so many people along the way telling me to change my appearance and I wasn't pretty enough or this or that. And thankfully Glee really opened so many doors for me. But I really believe now that if I hadn't stuck with how I look and who I am, I wouldn't be, wouldn't be on a TV show and having all these amazing things happen.
It's all about being authentic and true to yourself. It really, truly is. And you said about Glee, Glee opened doors, but the doors were open to you starting at a very young age. I love reading about your experience working on Broadway, starting with Les Mis as the young Cosette. Will you share a little bit about that and fearing growing?
Oh gosh, look at that. Look at those. I know, yes. They would measure us every week, and if we were growing, then it would mean that we would soon have to leave the show. And this was my home. These streets were my home from 8 until 23, and that was already a unique growing up experience, and I learned so much from that. But it's as if I've had two different lives, like one in New York working on Broadway, and then this life in LA. And so in the book, I really wanted to just show, tell about that journey and how I went from one world to another world. But I learned so much on Broadway.
Yeah, it's very inspirational. And you do get a real inside feel for what it's like to experience that. You also share some tips that I want to share with our viewers. You were kind enough to bring some props, starting with Lea's snacks. These are go-tos?
These are my go-tos. I know, here's the thing, everyone always says, grapes, it just seems simple, but at the end of the day, if you can substitute grapes for, if you're rather than eating, a bag of, but I do love gummy bears. But for me, there's, you'd be surprised if you were to go to a local Whole Foods or your grocery store that a lot of your favorite snacks, there are healthy alternatives, like these cheese puffs. Instead of buying, what are they, Cheetos or something like that, there's always a healthy alternative, and that's really what I started looking into. And I started taking more time at the grocery store rather than grabbing what I always go for. I would take a little bit more time to see, well, is there something similar that is maybe better for me? So that's what I started doing, and I think also to keep your home as healthy as possible. And then you can go out and give yourself treats,
we want to share with our viewers online your tip for a healthy drink, an energy drink, and then your hair mask. And if my hair would look like yours, I'll be masking it up tonight. Everybody check out those tips. We're going to have them on our website, on goodmorningamerica.com. Check out Lea's book as well. It's Brunete Ambition, and it hits stores tomorrow. I love the song.
Thank you.
So great to see you.